You guys know each other very well. I would assume by doing the show.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys admire most about each other?
Oh, you want me to start? Please allow me.
Okay.
And I've said this before, she knows this.
What does
She
she know?
is, to me, just one of the most authentic people that I know, on and off camera.
Okay.
And her willingness to embarrass herself, take after take, her willingness to just put it out there, and I just find that to be just refreshing. It's very rare, and she's a gamer. She shows up just, you know, you can cover her in blood. There's no bitching. I think it's just very rare and very refreshing, and a pleasure to be around.
Tim is very real. He's very professional.
Okay.
There's no drama or bullshit about him. He is a genuinely good person, a family man, someone who talks to everyone on the...
It feels like this is like an episode of Dr. Phil or something, where now what we're going to get to is the problem.
Yeah. Do we have a child we don't know about?
Exactly.
Are we doing paternity tests?
Now here's the rub. No.
Keep it authentic. Keep it real.
We just have fun, and we try really hard.
Mm-hmm.
And I have worked with people who like don't know their lines or just kind of act like it's a whatever, and it affects you. You're like, oh shit, am I an idiot for caring? Like Tim really cares. I really care. And I think we both have deep admiration and respect for our creator Victor. So we're like a little triangle, and it's just a good environment. It's happy. And we get to do crazy shit, which is so fun, you know? It's not a boring day at work on our set. It's like we're doing crazy things, we're saying crazy things, we're laughing. It's a comedy at the end of the day. But it's also, I think first and foremost for all of us, our families are first, and we like we're making a show about this family trying to function.
You guys could have picked, you guys are, have amazing careers. You could have picked any role to do. What about the Hammonds attracted you to the part?
First of all, I knew before the specific show came my way, the idea of doing like a 10-episode, half-hour, comedy on one of the streamer networks or cable was very attractive, just from a lifestyle point of view. It was like that idea of doing 10 episodes, half-hour. I just felt like that would have been a fun thing. But then you're trying to find the right thing. So then, when I read this, I found this, when I first read it, I found it to be this wonderful contradiction. It was both fresh and gory and outlandish, and at the same time it felt very old-fashioned and very grounded. And when I first sat down with Victor, and my only concern was, where's it going? Is it going to settle into something? I don't know. When he told me it was about a marriage, when he told me it was about a family, I was like, oh, then we're in.
I just thought when I read it, I was like, whoa, this is very different. And it was such good writing. And I think everything starts with the writing. And then when I met Victor, I was just like, if I walk in the room and I have to meet this guy who wrote this wonderful thing, if it's someone who's going to be like dark and an auteur and wants to make it dark and take it dark, I was like, I'm so out. I just don't want to do that with my life. But here I met Victor, who's this wonderful family man and really sweet and kind. And he talked about the optimism of the show and how we can do all these things, but we still like these people and they're not arguing at each other's throats. And I just was so into the tone he was pitching. So I went on the ride. And then I knew Tim was doing it. So I was like, I feel like I could do that with him, because I just, knowing him as an actor, I was like, I can see how he can pull off all those tones.
Right.
But there was an optimism and a likability factor that Victor was going through so I was excited to try it.
It hit all the check marks for you, both of you guys.
It did.
Without question.
Sorry.